Did you know that up to 21 million people in the US alone fear Friday the 13th? That's right. This fear even has a name, triskaidekaphobia. But is Friday the 13th really cursed? Or is it just a superstition passed down through generations? For centuries, Friday the 13th has been infamous for bringing bad luck. Some refuse to travel, some avoid important decisions, and others won't even leave their homes. But why? From chilling historical events to eerie horror stories, let's dive into the origins and mysteries that make this day so feared. The fear of Friday and the number 13 actually comes from two separate superstitions. Many cultures consider 13 an unlucky number. Some believe this is because of the Last Supper, where Judas, the betrayer of Jesus, was the 13th guest. Others link it to Norse mythology, where Loki was the 13th uninvited guest at a dinner, leading to chaos and death. Historically, Fridays have been associated with bad luck. In Christianity, Jesus was crucified on a Friday, and some old maritime traditions considered it bad luck to set sail on a Friday. One particularly chilling tale comes from France in 1307, when King Philip IV ordered the mass arrest of the Knights Templar on Friday, October 13th. Many were tortured and executed, leading some to believe this cursed day originated from their tragic fate. Over the years, Friday the 13th has been linked to bizarre and terrifying events. A luxurious cruise ship sank off the coast of Italy, killing 32 people. A plane carrying a rugby team crashed in the Andes on Friday, October 13th. The survivors resorted to cannibalism to stay alive. The 13th floor mystery. Many hotels and buildings skip the 13th floor altogether, replacing it with 14 or labeling it 12B to avoid bad luck. A sudden crash in global stock markets occurred on Friday, October 13, 1989, leading to billions in losses, fueling fears about financial misfortunes linked to the date. On Friday, November 13, 1970, one of the deadliest tropical cyclones in history struck Bangladesh, killing between 300,000 and 500,000 people. This remains one of the most devastating weather disasters ever recorded. During World War II, on Friday, September 13, 1940, Buckingham Palace was bombed by the German Luftwaffe while King George VI and Queen Elizabeth were present. Even Hollywood has capitalized on this fear with the infamous horror franchise Friday the 13th, featuring the iconic killer, Jason Voorhees, terrorizing Camp Crystal Lake. One of the creepiest stories tied to Friday the 13th is the case of Robert the Doll, a supposedly cursed toy owned by Robert Eugene Otto in the early 1900s. Legend has it that the doll would move on its own whisper in the night and bring misfortune to those who disrespected it. Some say taking a picture of Robert without asking permission leads to accidents or even death, many of these eerie events happening on Friday the 13th. Another unsettling tale is that of the Black Friday flood in 1940. On Friday, December 13th, a catastrophic flood struck Sheffield, England, killing over 60 people. Locals claimed eerie signs were seen before the disaster, fueling the belief that the date was cursed. So, is Friday the 13th cursed? The truth is, it's all in our heads. While history and pop culture have given it a spooky reputation, there's no real evidence that this day is any unluckier than others. In fact, for some, it's even considered lucky. In Italy, for example, Friday the 17th is feared more than the 13th. What do you think? Have you ever had a strange or unlucky experience on Friday the 13th? Share your story in the comments below. And if you love learning about superstitions and myths, check out our other videos, like the truth about black cats or the origins of knocking on wood. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a video.